thing before she moved up to Kansas City. It was like for her birthday. We went and got tattoos that day.
Oh, the Drake ones?
Yes.
Are you flexing? I've been working out too.
Hold on. No, I'm going to sing out to get mad. Why I sound exactly like Charlie Day. Donnie Thornberry or something. Welcome back, Big City Backwoods. She hates intros, but we're doing it.
I'm the buttress.
I'm Sarah Blunted. We're back.
It's actually been a long time this time, and a lot.
I know.
I didn't go do the whole goal after this last fucking night. We had a little powwow. We drank some wine. We had our little New Year's, and then we had a goal to go out and do stuff. And then Sarah went out and did something, and then was too tired to do anything with me on our planned night to go do something the next night. So you want to talk about the night you had without me, which I did on purpose not go because I was saving money and energy for the night we were supposed to go out the next night.
Listen, I didn't expect to go so hard, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Like, that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Meanwhile, I had a really chill weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a lot of grown shit,
Yeah.
Okay, well, first off, I had planned this dinner with my sister, and that's all it was going to be. We were going to try this new place called Lula's, which I haven't been before. It's like the Southern comfort food.
Oh, first of all, I do want to know how that was, though. Was it
Great.
delicious?
It's so good. It's like New Orleans style,
But, was it good?
It was great.
Good?
No, I loved it. I had fried chicken. I split it with my sister. They had all the sides, green beans, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, corn. Hell yeah, they had corn. They had hella corn things.
Just corn, or like corn nuggets?
I think they did have corn nuggets.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they had everything. They had like these poutine potato wedges that we had.
Is that Louisiana?
I don't know. It was like a Southern comfort, but had a lot of like.
Canadian?
No, it had a very like Southern style to it, like a very Creole style to it, in such a in a sense,
Oh yeah,
seafood and all this other stuff, which I know is like Southern, but then it was like getting real Cajun.
Oh, that's
at some point. Yeah, no, it was great. It was so good. Like, pretty sure Jacob got jambalaya or gumbo, one of the two. They had both. It was great. It was really good. In fact, it used to be, and it like dawned on me as soon as I pulled up, it took the place of that sushi spot called Nara, and I don't know if you've ever been.
Nope.
We went all the time, and funny enough, my sister, like, we had actually gone to Nara before, sushi, and we did this, like, whole thing right before she moved up to Kansas City. It was, like, for her birthday. We went and got tattoos that day.
Oh, the Drake ones?
Yes. Yeah. Got my Drake. That should be my show.
I've been working out too. Are we pulling out?
Wait, hold on. No, I'm gonna sing out to get mad. Why I sound exactly like Charlie Day. Donnie Thornberry or something.
I haven't really been working out that much. I just played a lot of VR this week.
It's been on and off for me. I haven't been super committed. I've just been like kind of committed.
All of a sudden trying to go to the gym, so I've been all of a sudden trying to
catch up, trying to not. Anyway, so we went and got these. Okay, so we went and got these Drake tattoos, and it was like this whole night. We went to this place called Nara Sushi. which everybody in, well, I shouldn't say everybody. You didn't know it, but
yeah, I don't know nothing.
But I don't even know if you were moved back at this point, really, to even, because I don't even think they made it through COVID. I think that was like the win. I think that's why they went out.
Well, I mean, I was here that one time, but I wasn't doing much. I was streaming.
Funny enough, we had this whole like photo shoot kind of, and ended up getting into like a major fight that night over the photo shoot that we did in this like staircase alleyway of this restaurant. So we're like revisiting it years later, not even knowing what place it was. And as soon as I walked in, I was like, holy shit.
You've been here, right.
I was like, this is a sushi place. And Laura's still like, yeah, whatever, yeah. And then was like, oh my God, it's that one. I was like, yes, this was the night that like we went and got tattoos, and it was like a whole thing. We went out to P&L, and this was like before she moved up here. So
yeah, I was going to say, wasn't she not here at that point?
No. Like I want to say it was like very beginning of like even whenever I was... Yeah, I mean, like maybe 2-ish years in at this point, you know? Like, it's been years. But yeah, so we went back, and it was a whole nother place.
Kansas City now. You're so Kansas City.
I'm going to the same place that are 2 different restaurants. That's how you know you've either been through COVID or been there a while. one of the two. But yeah, no. So anyways, that night led into drinks, tit for tat, go, you know. It was a good time. We were eating hella food. And I didn't want to go home right away, but it was like a random, what was it, Tuesday or something?
No, it was a Friday night.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It absolutely was not. It was definitely during the week.
No, because I was supposed to hang out with you on Saturday. We were supposed to go out on Saturday.
No,
and
I
so
worked
on Friday
all weekend.
night, I went to
literally
Thai
worked
house.
all weekend.
Not this last weekend. It was the weekend before that. This was a week and a half ago.
No, Friday, Saturday, we did
this
things.
last Friday, Saturday, you
I
worked the whole
off.
time.
Yeah,
exactly. So it was the week before that.
No, I
that
still
on
worked
Friday. No, I swear to God, bro.
Was it?
Listen. Friday after work, I was like, maybe I should go do fun things. What should I do? I don't know. I'm just gonna lay low because I'm gonna hang out with Sarah on Saturday. You could look at your text because you said let's hang out on Saturday because you have your dinner with Friday.
It wasn't Friday. I'm way wrong. Yeah, no, you're right. It was a Friday.
Don't look like I'm gonna hit you or something. You're right. You're
good. You're good. You beat me with the camera. How dare you say something?
Can't believe you brought that up like that.
It was a Friday. Oh my God, it was a Friday because a girl made that comment that night. We got to get into it. So anyways, it was Friday night. We're like, let's do something. You know, we're like in Crossroads. We're gonna go crazy. Wild. We're just gonna do something so crazy. So keep in mind, I'm with my husband and my sister, which was like the funniest part. So crazy. It was okay. But here's the thing: we tried to go to different bars. We were gonna go to Record Bar, and then that was like a salsa night. I was like, I don't know how to salsa. I don't even know how to dance.
Yeah, I can't see you wanting to do that.
I was like, there's no way. I never fit in. There's no way.
No, he was not. Super down too. I bet
and he was.
He's just a little puppy like, hell yeah, let's do it.
I know. I know. It's really.
I just like can't. I can't imagine.
But the thing is like he's actually a pretty good dancer.
No, yeah, I know.
And that's like the worst. It's the worst. I have like 2 left feet at all times. Like I can't do any type of dancing. Like you almost have to get me just like blackout plastered.
Yeah,
to get me to, like,
exactly. No, honestly, yeah. No, I mean, just a little bit of something, you know,
something or other, and it has to be like kind of a
something
crowd.
Or other.
It can't just be something.
Yeah,
or other.
yeah. I can't just be entertaining and
like there 5 people on the dance floor. Like there's just no way. Unless I was blackout. Yeah. But anyway, so we were like, we were going through our options, you know, and then it was like, I don't want to go to P&L, like, don't think so. And so we were just like listing off, and then they were like, I think Jacob was like, we go to a strip club.
Of course.
And then me and Laura both were like, let's go to a strip club. But then we decided, we were like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, we don't, you know, you never know. And so I was like, you know, well, what else is out there? And so we actually went to Nighthawk that night. We did go to Nighthawk.
Yeah,
weird.
Nighthawk.
Weird. It's a weird vibe. I don't know if I love it.
There's pros and cons. We can come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. So we went to Nighthawk.
We'll talk about
tried to like literally Jacob was fiending for a cigarette. Didn't have any on him. So I was like, it's going to be our mission to find somebody with a cigarette in this place. Not a damn person smokes cigarettes anymore. Everybody's way too cool, or they just told us they didn't have any.
Yeah, lung cancer sucks or whatever.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. It's like absolutely going out. Like people were like, I've got a puff bar. Oh, I've got a Juul, or I've got, and I was like, no.
Even still, yeah. I mean, I'm smoking on a vape, but that's probably really bad for you too.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like this whole thing, and then that led us to, well, we have to find a cigarette, which we ended up finally finding one at the end of leaving, like literally leaving Nighthawk. And we were like, let's just go to the cigar box. Well, lo and behold, what's right near cigar box? Totally nude.
Totally nude.
Totally
the name
nude.
is called Totally Nude. That's what confused the fuck out of me when I read your text. I was like,
it's an enigma.
Well, you said
it's absolutely a joke why they call it that.
You said you went to a titty bar totally nude, but they were clothed. Like, I don't know. Your text did not make any sense to me.
No, okay. So the place is called Totally Nude.
Right, okay.
But it's obviously a joke because what I didn't know is in Missouri, you can't have alcohol and you can't have, they have to be, they can't be topless.
The boobs.
So there's no alcohol.
The boobs?
The boobs, they have to be covered. Nipples have to be covered. They have to have a top on.
So it's just
something,
a
thread to cover.
It's just a bikini barista.
Exactly.
But they're not serving you anything.
And let me tell you, slim pickings in that place. No wonder those girls were not. Okay, listen, the thing is like, not, and that's not what I meant. I just meant like as a Friday night, there were no big spenders.
There was nobody there.
That's what I meant. Like
on a Friday.
Hella men in there. Hella men, right? And so like I ended up like getting, because why we even stayed is first off we paid a $20 cover. It's so dark in there.
Right, you didn't even know there was no alcohol.
We didn't even know. We didn't even know.
Because you're Oklahoma. What's the Oklahoma law?
Topless?
At
Bro,
least?
I went on like a...
Do you have alcohol in Oklahoma?
Yeah, my God, it's a whole thing. Go to night trips and it's like, it's what you would expect a strip club to be.
It's just topless.
Yeah, no, they don't show that. No,
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I've never.
I mean, the laws everywhere are so different.
They are different.
Washington, I think, is full nude, but also like there's no alcohol. Portland, everything, free for all, everything, and a steak. You can eat a salad and a steak.
And that's how it
While
should be.
everything is it's honestly a little too much.
I bet those bitches make hella money too.
Yeah, I was there on a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
I bet it's fucking popping in there at all times. And that was kind of my caveat for the night. I was like, you go to a strip club that doesn't have topless women, like maybe that was
Friday night is really weird.
Also, I made me understand the alcohol. Like
where location was this place?
Literally Crossroads. Like
that's a really weird place for a strip club.
It's tiny. It was tiny, and it was so dark in there that by the time we paid the cover for $20, lady with platinum blonde hair.
I've never heard of a $20 cover anywhere in Kansas City.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, well, this place probably gotta be good. I didn't even think to like take a gander around the freaking. I just was like, fuck, what we got here?
Oh, usually there's like,
and we were already pretty lit at this point.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I had those shitty ass
10 feet ahead of you anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, so we just kept walking. It was like really not that bad that night, but the wind was just terrible. Just ice cold.
Oh, it was not. Yeah, that was not. It was not really windy. Really windy. Or was
it a chill night?
It was really
chilly
chill.
night.
Yeah, it was chilly.
And salsa night too at the same time. It was just an interesting Friday. I just didn't even understand it. So anyways, we get to this and I felt bad because then Laura had to pee. So we walk in and there's like this itty bitty little baby stage with a baby pole on it. Like there's, I don't know what it's, I mean.
Like one you could buy for your house.
Pretty much, yeah. And it didn't even I don't even want to say it went all the way up. I feel like it was like one whole unit. Like it had the floor and then the like pole coming up in between it. Tiny little thing. And so it's like this baby stage that like somebody's already dancing on. And then it's like this enclosed, like a bench maybe this big around it. So I was like, well, that's like super close. And
when's really the last time you've been to a strip club? Was it in Oklahoma?
19 years old and in Tulsa at night trips. Here's the thing. I don't go to strip clubs often. I know, but I was like, let's support the ladies tonight.
And you did. You said you spent money, right?
No, we did. No, we had to. These poor fucking girls. Fuck these men. I don't know if it's because there's no alcohol or because
you said
there was a grimy crowd. It all just looked like the really grimy, not... Huh?
The dudes were... I keep cutting you off.
No, they weren't. It was unbelievably... It was trash. Like these... And here's the thing. like, okay, so I met one of the strippers in the bathroom, and it was like a very bizarre conversation because she is like, she is white, and she's got bright blue eyes, and she's like, I'm from Mexico, and I was like, yeah. She was like, no, I am, but I came from Germany, and it was like this whole story, and so she was like, where are you from? And I was like, she spoke fluent Spanish. I was like, I believe you. I literally believe you. But at first, like, she just says that. She's like, yeah, nobody believes me. Yeah. She was like, who are you here with? And she was like so bubbly. The thing is like the strip club was so small that like the girls' bathroom was literally the stripper's bathroom as well. Like you went behind this like
tight.
You went behind this like.
Did you get to go like you were to like the dressing room?
I didn't want to bug them, but you absolutely like you could walk right.
Sarah, you're about to. Were you like?
Where do I sign up?
Yeah. This is like your low life. You were
my scumbag low life.
How long in the bathroom? Actually, you were.
I was taking inquiries. Here it was. Yeah.
Making friends with everybody. How much do you get paid usually like on a Friday night?
So
that's why you started feeling bad and started getting money. It was you like, you were looking to get a job, but then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I gotta pay these girls.
Absolutely not. Well, and then I saw like there was only one giant stage that took up basically the entire building, whatever you want to call it. It was so tiny. And so
I'm imagining like a tent, like you know in Harry Potter when it's like a tiny tent, but then it builds into a big tent.
Kind of like that, honestly. But then there's just like this big stage that takes up most of the room, and then there's like chairs around everything, and only one stage. And like some of the girls were like not putting any effort in, and honestly, because when I say these girls were dancing for a couple of dollars.
Damn.
That's really what it was.
Rough. Kansas City.
Like this one girl
get your shit
really
together.
Came up. No, she missed her set and she got screamed at by all the other girls. Did you ever miss your set, bitch? Like I guess her music started. Yeah, I was like watching this whole thing. I mean, at this point,
in the bathroom, we were just in the dressing room the whole time.
No. Yeah. We came back out at this point. We were actually front and center on the stage because I was like.
You're supporting hard.
Yeah, we were trying to support. You know, why not? It was weird to be in the back. It just felt weird being in the backs, and then it was like these men.
Yeah, y'all just wanted to be like front and center. You're like, we're related, and we're not being weird.
We're not being weird. We're just
my sister.
Here. Yeah, we're literally. And honestly, that was the vibe that like we got from them because like.
Well, yeah.
When they got creeped out by other people, they would just like come over to us, and I was like, damn, what a like crazy life, like. And then for a couple of dollars, like this one guy who really liked this one dancer.
I feel like I just didn't expect us to like both have such a opinions and experience on strip clubs in a podcast episode.
I don't know why, but there is something about like, okay. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've been in like the food industry for as long as I have, but like I kind of just understand like they're basically selling. They're upselling. They're salesmen. They're salesmen. That's what I'm saying. So I kind of just get it. Like, and you can just tell these girls literally do it for like their fucking job, and that's it. That's the only reason why they're there. But yeah, it was not tight, honestly. And then at that point, I realized it was only topless, and I was like, well, maybe that's why. I don't know. And there's no alcohol, so you're just sitting up there. The girl at the front did say like you can jump back and forth from cigar box and back, which had drinks over there, and she was like, you can come back. You don't have to keep paying a fee. Like you just keep going. So that was like cool, but like then it's like weird. But like it's so funny. If you ever want to be complimented so much, if you ever just want the femininity to be all that you embody, go to a strip club. They love women. There's only a few of them in there, and they're like, oh my god, you're so gorgeous. Oh, why are you here?
It is nice. It is nice every once in a while. Yes. Sometimes too nice. I'm always like, okay.
Yeah, no, like sometimes they do. They begin a little.
Because, man, I hate when like they're like, oh, I'm gonna use you. And to make everybody else attracted to me and want to spend money.
It's like a whole thing.
Get off me, man.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But honestly,
also they get a little too handsy sometimes because they're like, you're a girl.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You get it. They're used to being in close quarters, literally back there.
Man, that one time, like I said, I was eating a steak. Way too much dancing right above my plate. Like I was like, girl.
So like maybe after I have like actually finished my meal. Steak. And then maybe
I don't want you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, but I mean, for the most part, yeah, it
was the here's homies. The thing. Weirdly enough, I think that might be the one thing that like Kansas beats Missouri at is strip clubs.
I haven't been to a strip club.
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
Midwest,
they're topless and they allow alcohol on the other side, which doesn't make any sense.
No, the laws between states is
Just
really a
don't make any
difficult and
sense.
annoying
They
thing.
don't.
I've been saying that since I was like 8 years old. I've been so annoyed by that. Because
It's
I've
kinda
had
odd,
to move
and
so
it's
much, and they
bizarre.
all have different rules, and
That's
they're
true.
really, really different sometimes. Really, really different. I was outside the movie theater the other day wondering if I was allowed to smoke this blunt in the parking lot because I didn't know which side of state line I was on.
And that's really how it is.
Which I was like, honestly, I'm going to smoke this anyway. But at the same time,
it is so different from like Kansas to Missouri though. Like Missouri would just be like, put that out.
Yeah.
Maybe at the most.
Yeah,
At the most. But then Kansas would be like, take it.
I wonder what would happen. Never mind.
I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, we
We're going to
didn't.
Kansas side too much.
You went to the strip club and then you went home and
I wouldn't say.
then you were too tired the next day.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't even do anything. Did
I
we?
didn't do anything that next day except
did we
just
watch Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, maybe you guys did come over. You guys did
Danny
come over.
too. Danny.
Well, at first it was because we put up our ping pong table.
No, because the ping pong. You got your days so wrong.
No, you're right. I am so wrong.
Because the ping pong didn't come until like Monday.
You're right. No, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Well, what do you expect? We get together. We smoke some weed. We forget what day it is.
Because I did come over on Monday again. That's why you thought it was the next day.
No, we did 3 consecutive hangs in a row.
Yeah, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Ping pong.
We went to the Asian market on Saturday, I think.
And then I came to your house.
Yeah, we cooked dinner. That's right. I made shrimp wontons.
And curry. Jacob made curry. It was good.
Yeah. That was good.
I love that shit. But oh my god, though, the best thing is you get a ping pong, and that's what I'm doing tonight. Bro, we gotta finish this podcast hella soon. I gotta go play ping pong.
So excited about this ping pong. I did not know this would
your house.
I didn't know it would be a smashing hit is a thing.
No, we're like, yeah, we should totally get a ping pong. And all of us were like, yeah, we should totally, let's get started.
No, absolutely. Like within a week, it was decided.
Well, as soon as you said yes, we were all like, Jacob, buy that ping pong.
Yeah.
Jacob, buy the ping pong.
Yeah,
I fucking love ping pong. My brother is
nice-
also really trying
table.
to come and play ping pong. Which, but it's my family. You know my family. But
Oh, I don't mind. That's not the part.
Sports and competition.
You're right, but ping pong.
And they're going to be assholes about it. Jacob and Shane, they're just going to be like, fee.
Oh,
really
yeah,
annoying.
For sure. He bought a set of 100 balls. 100?
100?
Yeah, 100.
Shane was like, I have my own racket. I said, wouldn't you call it a paddle? He was like, no, it's actually a racket.
He was probably wrong and didn't want to say.
No, I don't know.
Is it called a racket?
He swears up. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I can't. I don't know anything about.
No,
ping
yeah.
pong.
Fuck a rule.
I don't know him. Yeah, no.
I just like to play.
Hey, I went to the river market also for the first time in a long time.
Since last summer.
Yeah.
Since we were dead, we hibernated. This was the first summer or winter where I really felt like I full on hibernated. Like I did not go out. And I was like, oh, well, it's only a couple of months. And looking back, I was like, that was a long time. I should have. Because now that I'm doing stuff again, I'm like, damn, I was really not doing anything.
Because Kansas City has 8 months of winter. There's only 4 good months of solid warmth.
But it is crazy. Just thinking about how much I got done in the last 2 days, I was like, man, was this just was I just in a real, I thought that I didn't have,
a real thing?
Yeah, I was I thought that I was totally fine all the time. But then I was like,
the sun comes
what
out.
What did I
and
do?
Everybody's
I
just
didn't
different.
do anything.
I just immediately, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm drinking a beer on the patio.
Oh my
for
God.
the last bit of sunlight that I get for the day.
Literally,
if I come
as
home,
soon as the sunlight hits my face for real, and it's kind of warm, I'm like, oh my God, where's the drink?
Yes, exactly.
Where's the table? Where's the thing
You
to
just
lay
close
on?
your eyes and you're somewhere different anyways.
I
back it
burned the
apart.
shit out of myself the first 2 days.
I think I got a little color, but I haven't really gotten a tan yet.
It's been great.
You did. You got kind of sunburned that day when I took you on that giant marathon of a walk.
Bro, fuck you still. My leg, okay, and I know I did a lot of VR right afterwards because I was like, all right, well, I'm keeping up this energy now that you got me fucking moving. I have so much to keep you up on because, catch you up on, because I swear, my blisters actually turned out okay. for how awful they were. They actually turned out just fine. But this muscle, like whatever, I had 4 different areas in my legs that were just killing me because my shoes weigh like 5 pounds each.
No, I did. I really
You
fucked you up that day. I took butt
I
on this walk that
said,
we went on a swisher run that I said
was a swisher run. Think about that. Think about how you said a swisher run, and then you're like, oh, we could just walk, and I was like, oh, is it close? Like, and you're like, yeah, it's not that bad. There's 2 different marts actually. We could choose one or the other, and I said, which way are we going? And you said, well, we could do one or the other. Which one do you want to do? I said, whatever one you think is best. And then as soon as we started, you were like, oh, well, let's just do a neighborhood. It's not that bad. We start going, and then I say, oh no, my socks, I forgot. They have giant holes in the heel. Remember? What did you think at that point? What was running through your mind right then in that moment?
I said, do you want to turn back around? Let's go get some socks.
Right, and I said, well.
You were like, no,
it won't be that bad, right?
Yeah. No, you made it seem like it wasn't going to be that bad. Like, you just...
I was like, well, I mean, it's not going to be that...
Okay,
but if you were thinking, wow, this is going to be 3 miles, maybe I should tell her that.
I didn't think it was going to be 3 miles. I really believe that as soon as we would get out of the neighborhood, it would just be right there. Right there, but it just like wasn't. It was like
the neighborhood was.
It was like a mile down. I just kept walking,
and I was doing fine. I was actually doing fine.
You didn't let up once. Really.
Our pace was consistent.
It was. We were.
And I said, "Oh man, you know what? I really didn't know it was going to be this long." And this was before we even got out of the neighborhood, because I also expected the gas station because you made it seem like it was right outside the neighborhood. So I was like, oh, wow, okay. Every time we turned around the corner, I was like, oh, yeah, wow, we're really winding in this neighborhood, bro. And I'm waiting for the opening to have something to look forward to. So then right at the opening, we see a mark. And guess what?
I knew like halfway through it, I was like, ooh, bitch.
And I said, I have to pee. Really close to the beginning as well.
Also, you did.
And I left my phone at home.
It was just a whole thing.
I was just like, quick mart run.
I'll be right back.
You said a swisher run. A swisher run.
What was it, like 2 hours? Straight up 2 hours.
No, it was just an hour.
Only
we actually did an hour. Yeah, it was only an hour.
Oh, no, it was an hour.
I kept my pace
just got really late.
Once my blisters started happening, I was like, oh, they're already happening. Let's just get the fuck home. But I made her buy some Mentos. So, and reward
Mentos,
ourselves with them as soon as we only until we got to the neighborhood.
It was really good.
I think we only got 2 honks while walking down that busy road.
2 honks.
Back in the day, we would have got so many more honks.
Yeah, well, maybe people just, it's also like
maybe more people respect women. That's great.
Yeah, the one motorcyclist that honked at us really scared me. He came up from behind, so I was like, oh my God, he's going to hit us. And then he like said something after, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I forget what he said too, or it was a noise or something.
No, maybe it was a noise.
We laughed about it that night, but I already forgot it.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and the thing was we didn't have like a shortcut. There was no shortcut to the neighborhood. Like we just had to like walk the exact same way back. So it was like a mile down like the real ass road, like straight up road that was busy. And then it was like a highway, another mile. And it was like 1.25. No, well, it's branches off of 350. Yeah, so anyways, which is major, but that road really wasn't that much.
Anyway, so that's what I did on my Saturday night. And my blisters weren't that bad, but then the next day I was doing something on, I think I was like...
No, that was on Monday.
I did something on... No, that was on Saturday night.
That we walked? No, it was on Monday. Because
Or it was on Tuesday because it was...
No, it was
paint night. Oh, it was paint night. You're right.
And then
it was
you came
Monday
over
night.
the next day, and y'all didn't know if you were going to or not because you had meetings, but ping pong table arrived, and you guys came anyways.
I did my meeting at your house.
Mexican.
I worked at your house for like 3 hours before you even go home.
I took a nap while you worked.
Oh, yeah. You were just sleeping on the couch. I was like, you weren't even there. Yeah, you were sleeping. Yeah, I was in the basement. You were sleeping. Yeah. Ping pong in the garage.
Yeah.
I was so jealous, too. I was just like working. I was just so jealous about ping pong.
I played.
But I mean, I worked
fun.
and I did it and I went to the garage.
Like...
But then I still had to do something else, didn't I?
You had a meeting and then a break and then a meeting.
Oh, and then another meeting, a surprise meeting. It happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, you did. You had quite a bit of meetings. They were just long.
From the post-work hours meetings. Yeah. Anyway. So, I mean, yeah. You know, no hard feelings. I'm just kidding.
Is there not?
I'm just kidding. I had fun anyway, but
it was fun. I did feel bad that I fucked up your ankles or your heels.
Oh no, that was actually fine. It looked really bad, but it wasn't bad. They just healed on their own. They just got small and went invisible. They were just fine.
Blisters.
They didn't hurt.
Did they not rub the entire time?
No, the next day I went somewhere and I wore different shoes, but I don't remember what I wore. Oh, I wore my soft one. I went to my little niece's school something. I have no idea what it is, but no, it was like a come see my classroom and my stuff. I don't know. She's in elementary school. She's like I don't know, for second grade. Yeah.
She's young.
So like it was just like we just went to her classroom. She had like a checklist of like things. Go show your family this, and it was just so fucking cute. It was just the cutest thing in the whole world. Obviously, like it was just fucking
cute.
dying.
When was this?
Sunday. Damn, that sucks. They make teachers go to work on Sunday.
They make their kids go to class
do
on
it.
Sunday?
No, I mean, no. We just went with the parent. It was an open house.
Oh.
You could come anytime.
On Sunday?
It was a Scholastic book fair, you know, on a Sunday. Damn, that's really fucked up. They shouldn't make that be on like a work day.
Yeah.
Don't make teachers come in on a Sunday.
Absolutely not.
I just now thought about that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild.
I was like, oh, perfect on a Sunday. I don't even have to work. But
Sunday.
like, fuck you, man. You're gonna make all these teachers come to work, and they were really like, hello. It's so, and like on the checklist it was like, go see your first grade teacher. So like we had to like go down the first grade hall. Oh my god. Also, when's the last time you've been in an elementary school? Because that shit's trippy.
Whoa.
Why does everything just seem smaller anyway?
It is
too.
small.
It's just like
it's holding small
the
people.
ceilings are lower and
everything.
I was saying, I was like,
that's all I was imagining.
Children.
You saying that right now. I was like, damn, you just walked through a small ass school.
It was just so tiny.
I just already know what that would feel like nostalgic, but also like way.
Yeah,
I
haven't been to elementary school since I was like in elementary school.
Oh my
or
God,
maybe I saw my brother.
That was over 25 years ago.
I mean, I probably saw my brothers. He was like 3 when I met him.
Still,
So
like completely taken out of the fact that you were there at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not that. Like 20 years ago, really.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, very weird.
2 decades. You know, as a kid that small, and I remember thinking, like, in elementary school.
Sorry.
I know you do. I know you do.
It was just so exciting.
we were so opposite. I didn't love school. I tolerated it. I remember thinking, like, even getting to, like, graduating high school, I was like, there's no way I'm ever making it there. There's just no way. That's just, like, so far away.
It sounded so far.
So far away.
Years.
Like, at that point,
but you just only
had
lived
like 8 more years.
You'd only lived, like, 12 years. You just didn't even know.
Yeah, but that was a long time for us. That's all we knew.
Oh, my God. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, like, whole, like, crisis mode, because I've been just like, what? Like.
Yeah, no, it happens. It definitely happens. We're in our quarter-life crisis right now.
Yeah, man. Well,
we're still in the era of it.
Yeah, if I live to be 100, which could happen, probably not, but you never know. I keep going back and forth because
yeah, no, I'm saying that's a big accomplishment.
Okay, ready? Local mentions, ready?
Wait.
You went to, sorry.
Local mentions. Okay, great.
You went to.
Oh, I went to Lula's.
And
I went to
yeah,
Nighthawk.
we talked about Lula's.
I went to Totally
But
Nude.
let's talk reviews. Nighthawk, go. Pros and cons. I'll add my context as well because I've also been there, but only after you because you.
Okay, the pros I'll give. Honestly, the walk down to it is a pro. It's cute. Cool. It's cute.
It's cute. That's also one on my list. I like it.
The hotel is really cute. Just lets you in and out. But to be honest, that is about it. I mean, they have a really cool stage.
Yeah.
I like the stage. And the stage is like very like up close and not like in a weird totally nude sense, but like in a you can see your favorite artist sense. Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's like the only thing on my brain at this point in my life. But I like the stage. The stage is nice, you know. There's plenty of seating for the most part. Mm-hmm. And there's a room. There's like a
tables.
part where you could do a DJ or a booth setup or something like that in the back. So like that's kind of cool. It's got a lot of room, but their drinks are just not there. They're just not there. they only have like a few beer selections. And when I say a few, I mean like an IPA, a stout, or like a regular Joe Schmo beer.
And it's their brand.
And it's their brand.
Beer.
So it's like not even that good. I think they even say light or dark.
Yeah, the beer options are light or dark.
Yeah. And then there's like a vodka drink, a whiskey drink,
a
gin drink, and then a red or a white wine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fucking it. That is
and they're kind of pricey.
Pricey as shit. And so like
these were my cons as well.
And then like okay, so we
and
did
those
the
were also my
one,
pros. Other than just the ambiance and the music quality was nice.
I also hate the use
choices.
of they have this whole thing of red in there. There's just so much red. And like I like red, but like there is so much red. It almost looks like a
on the tables.
Yeah, those are cool.
I like the furniture.
That's what I'm saying. I really like the fact that they have like actual tables you can sit there with your friends, but it's really just the
drinks.
And the crowd is just so weird there, and I'm not even that type of person.
It's Kansas City crowd. It's like a random. It's random
though. Like it's not hipster. It's like wedding crowds meet hipster, meet like old midlife crisis.
But that's a big thing in Kansas City.
Table.
I've never seen so many active old people that are not just going to one old people place. Like they're really Kansas City old people really indulge in their interests.
And might I add, the fact that Kansas City is as big as it is, like in like the metropolitan area, the whole thing, the crossroads, the P&L, you always meet somebody out. There's always one motherfucker that's always out there that you're like, damn. Laura ran into her old neighbor.
I was going to say, who it is for me? It's your sister.
Yeah.
I run into your sister every single time I'm out without you. Like,
I know,
every
it's
time.
crazy.
I make bets on it now, and I win
really does
every
happen.
time. This last time I saw her twice in one night. Because, I mean, it was granted the same place, but I drove to a different place. And all of a sudden, Laura's popping on. I said, bro, I drove over here. How did you even... You know how she be...
Yeah,
mashing. She be washing. Like,
yeah, no, she waltzes through places. She's got a whole walk. No, yeah,
I wonder
it's really
if she
like
did
that.
walk down there.
Even to this point,
because I drove from.
I saw y'all's B-reel, and
mine was in the middle of a road.
Yeah, and then I saw Laura's B-reel.
Y'all
were at First Fridays,
or
and
something.
I was like, they 100% have seen each other at least once.
Yeah,
that's funny. That's really funny, and it's funny because I like literally. I also don't really go out all that often.
Well, it's the winter. It's the summer now.
It is the summer now.
So we'll see.
But it's always when I'm actually not hanging out with you. It's crazy. It's wild. But
I know. This bitch.
Sorry.
All right. Well, my pros and cons of the Nighthawk are the same. No, sorry, Nighthawk. I have like a whole thing about this. Okay, never mind. That's not pod talk. But what was my local mention? Oh shit! I went to a weed store.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
What?
But I forgot what it's called.
Green light.
No. Danny went with me to this weed store, my girlfriend Danny, but she had a gummy from Green Light and was so fucking faded at First Fridays.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious.
She took another one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know until we were there. And then I was like, what is going on? And she was like, I'm so fucking high right now. I was like, what's going on? But those damn gummies, bro, from Green Light.
Yeah,
I don't know what
they're like 50 milligrams.
No, they're 100.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
But I mean, they say that. But when do they ever actually hit you like that? Never. But now they do. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to say this, and like this is just going to be a clip for whenever I'm right in the future. Seattle did the same thing where when recreational became legal, everything was fucking potent and it was nice prices and it was just all these different fun things and it was just super good weed. And then all of a sudden, something fucking happened and then it was all shitty weed, shitty prices, shitty gummies, you know. I think it was because they got all of the local farmers, and then the local farmers were trying to make weed faster. You know, it was just like a whole, you know.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, I just heads up. This is what happened in Seattle. So heads up, this might be coming. So get what you want now.
It's like a mass product.
And people are gonna keep smoking. I mean, now more people are gonna do it because it's legal. Most people were held back from the legality of it.
Yeah, no,
And now it's
that's
completely
the whole thing
my
that we've,
brother's got a vape pen now.
What?
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's legal. Now it's like
legal and it's accessible. And
okay, but I know we be saying it like people get so cool when it becomes legal, but also this benefits everybody, and now nobody gives a fuck about it as they should.
That's great. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm very excited.
Like, literally, as
however, I'm just giving you a heads up. It's coming.
I know.
The downfall is coming.
That's what I'm saying.
People
we literally,
I
know we talked about it like a few episodes ago, but we talked about like the drive-through for a.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Wild. I know that's gonna become so run down. That's never gonna happen again.
This weed store I went to, it's not called Hearthstone, but it's something like that. It's like Heartland or something like that. No, that's like I don't know. We'll link it in the bio below, but it's Hearthstone. I'm gonna call it Hearthstone, even though this is a video game. Hearthstone dispensary. But anyway, I went in, totally just showed an ID as usual. Some people say they don't even show IDs. You didn't even have to show an ID. You didn't have to? That's crazy.
I just uploaded mine. I did an online order though. I uploaded mine and then I didn't even have to show it.
So I gave him my ID, whatever. Went in. Did you first time user, 15% off. Nice.
Yeah, they do give you free shit.
Love that. Talked to them about all the different vapes because I just went a little vapey for accessibility. And then it was easy peasy. Honestly, and I already had one of these, so I was lucky.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, it was good.
More like
it was. I like whenever I go in and I have like obviously everything's fucking cash only, which is annoying, but at the same time I get it, and so.
And if it's not
there's
cash
always
only,
an ATM,
then there's fees.
always the $3 fee, right, or whatever. But it was nice. The person came, talked, what do you want? Showed me my options, got what I wanted, blah blah blah. I don't know what it's like to buy flour in a dispensary out here yet, but
to be honest, I've only been to one dispensary, so I can't really join in on the.
Yeah,
but it was
that was the only one I went to. So, but now we'll keep up our local mention section. We'll keep them up.
Forgetting it's like
specifically.
I could just go into a store.
Why don't you drink on your beer? Because I have another segment I'd like to introduce, and the only reason I have this is because earlier Sarah had some knowledge to spread to me, and I would like. I said, hold on.
Okay.
I would like for you to share this with the group.
First off, I will say...
Did you learn it in Oklahoma?
No.
Okay.
It's a recent thing.
Okay.
It's a TikTok thing.
Okay, yeah. Right. Go.
It's worked, though. No, it worked. I'm not feeling so bubbly. Okay,
right.
Listen.
Yeah, you just got rid of all of the condensation.
No.
Or not condensation. Fucking carbonation.
Carbonation. I gotta do this.
You gotta be ready. Okay, first of all, also, for some reason, every time you buy the 24-pack of pale ales...
At Costco.
From Costco.
They're just like,
they just explode on you. So we have to be drinking out of glasses, even though we're drinking Boulevard Pale Ales. We're drinking out of glasses so that we can catch the drink before it explodes on us. Because we used to try to just, but it really hurt every time.
Okay. All right. No, we are gonna
be prepared.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm like literally.
Okay. She has a whole. She has a whole plan for this.
I have a whole plan. Hopefully, it doesn't like fall. Like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it.
Hurry. Show him the side there.
Listen, lick, get it? Okay, this is what I heard you're supposed to pour a beer like. From any beer, not just a stout.
Because I told her this is maybe a stout.
No, people say...
Where they, like, do
I say people, but just a trendy thing. But they say it releases the carbonation, which you want it to do. And then you just keep filling it. This is supposed to be a perfect head, and then it sits. And then all of that, like, upset tummy. It has to
you're getting rid of all the carbonation.
Sit.
You're drinking a flat beer.
It's not flat, though. I'll let you try it. I'll let you try it afterwards.
No, thank you.
Afterwards, when it settles. When it settles.
Well, I mean, listen, okay, so then you're right about what you're trying to do. You're right.
No, I know I'm right, but
you're basically just like, it looks like a root beer on the top. Look at that.
But
it's so fluffy.
This all fades out. It fades out.
I get it, because you're releasing all the carbonation, which is,
but
I get what you're saying you want to do.
I know, but you don't release all of it. You just release the ones that make you want to burp the entire time. Like, it's like a settling of the beer. This is all just what hearsay she said. That's what she said.
She said.
But
I like that one.
I don't.
Look at that. Look at that. You made like a little donut on top.
Oh, I was going to say something different.
Butthole.
I've been to strip clubs lately, so
No buttholes.
A pussy.
No pussies.
Look at that. Look how like. But it does. I came back to this beer and it was fine, and I drank it and I haven't been like burping up or nothing. Like
yeah, because you released all the carbonation. This is a flat beer right here.
It's not flat though. Look, it'll just keep. It's still going. It's gonna be good. You just wait. Let it just like calm down for just a minute. You're supposed to let it sit.
You're gonna look like a total loser.
Listen, I only started doing this. I used to pour beers just like the way that I've always been taught at a when I was bartending. Oh no, you always do that.
I always think that it's not gonna do it. I do think that it's just not gonna do it.
See, okay.
I'd love to
show
keep.
You the difference.
I don't want to drink a flat beer tonight, please.
No, it's not a flat beer, but all of this that's getting released on the bottom, like that shouldn't all be there. It should just be at the top. You be able.
What the fuck are you talking about? What's at the bottom?
They're like, you know how like the bubbles just keep coming when you pour it like that.
I'm not seeing.
You'd have to like.
Oh, I see teeny tiny at the very top.
If you put it towards the light, you'd be able to see it. I did it like the whole time I had it in front of your mirror. So. Like,
oh wow,
mine's there.
Yeah, you got a little egg frothy on top.
That's not a flat beer.
You look like a Viking right now with a pint. With your foam and your beard. I wish you had a. I was trying to say. I was like,
looked at the camera and it was just like.
You didn't actually have foam on your lip, but like I envisioned a fat
try it.
Viking.
Just try it. Tell me if it's flat. I think it tastes fine. It helps my tummy. All right, hold it. Okay. I'll say don't drop it.
Stir it. Immediately taste this. It's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's like the same.
Totally flat.
This is the same
beer. That was completely flat.
This is the same beer. I think I'd rather do this.
Yeah, good. Have fun.
Yeah, you have fun.
I love
you have fun.
That you
have fun over there.
Yeah,
on your side with all of your
so happy for you.
And I'll be drinking my beers the way they're supposed to be drank.
There has never been a thing I've never been a complete
You're right.
hipster
There
about.
Absolutely hasn't, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm not even. You can have fun being a total trendy loser.
You know, for once, this is like me being the like, hipster.
No, I'm being the hipster. I'm being the total IPA hipster. Like, there's only one special way to pour your beer. And you're like, I'd like to do this because it helps my tummy. I'm like, fucking loser. That's such. That's
loser. I love having an upset stomach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the hipster here, which is a loser mentality. But I am happy for you, and that's what makes me not so hipstery. Is that I'm glad that you have now a solution for yourself.
Here's the thing. When I did bartend,
but I'm gonna laugh at you every time.
Yeah, no, you absolutely should, because if that was my bartender trying to pour me a drink like that because they wanted the beer to taste good, I would have been listen, you have 10 more tickets printing off right now. I know you don't have the damn time to wait for your beer to settle for 60 seconds, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's why
I do have to burp a lot though.
Yeah, I told you.
I know. I mean, I get it. Yeah, maybe if I drank stale Sprite, I wouldn't ever burp either.
Sprite is you know what I mean? The most carbonated out of all. Like,
yeah, well, if you pour it like that, I bet it would be way less bad for you. I wouldn't
pour soda like that. The soda is what makes it. They're different.
Yeah, she doesn't respect beer like she respects Coke.
I like the upset stomach from a physiological drink. I be drinking too much beer in my lifetime that like I gotta let it go somewhere besides just maybe it's just my new calling.
That one Monday night recently when you came over here.
What? When?
It's like when people are like, wonder what girls do when they get together. You came over and you had like shit really bad or something.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm sure there's like a stretch for this. Because my brother always tells me like, there's anything you do with your body, you can like fix your body problems. And so I'm like, man, I bet I could Google this. Sure enough, we stretched your tummy all out and you burped it out. like a baby. You
literally...
really were like, I wish you could just spread me like a baby right now. I was wondering, like, I wonder if would it work?
I needed help that night. Like, I went from, like, okay, and fine, and then I was like, we drank a couple of beers, and I was just, I just, like, laid down on this, like, beanbag, and I was like, I can't get up from here. I was like, I have really upset stomach. And she was like, let's just look up stretches. And so, like, we were looking up stretches. And I really stretched myself. I really, like, as, like, a toddler or a baby, like, did these stretches so I could, like, release gas from my body.
Yo, speaking of random, so I accidentally paid for...
Speaking of random gas, were you about to talk
about
your bidet?
No, oh my God, okay, so now I have one up here, bitch. So next time you do have to shit, you can use my upstairs one. And listen, I got this in there, but listen, I'm serious.
Girls don't poop, by the way.
No, absolutely not. But hold on, Sarah. This is really serious. I don't know what's going on, but this bidet is, like, extra powerful. So be careful. I'll show you how to use it, but, like, literally, like, slightly turn it on. Because if you turn it on all the way, it'll rip your asshole open. I swear to God. Probably not, but, like, it was, and you've never even done one before, so I'm just telling you, like, just slightly. And this one's not as expensive as my other one downstairs by my bedroom, so it doesn't have like the movie directional or the warm water option, but like,
oh my gosh, just cold water.
It's like it's not freezing though. It's the summer now. Doesn't it? It's the summer. Honestly, you don't really have a chance. It just kind of hits you.
But it's refreshing,
just, It's nice. And then you can wiggle because it doesn't have the directional pad anymore.
That's
anyway.
Wild.
I'll teach you. We'll sit down later and I'll teach you. But,
like, I think I really need a lesson. I've never seen a bidet work in my entire life.
The first time you have to use a tampon or something. Like,
my mom showed me. How do I, what, I think the thing is like, right before this, I was like, you really gotta show me how to use this. This is not, where is this coming from? Where does it come from?
I just know, like, especially you are gonna love it one day. When you finally decide that you're gonna get a bidet, I just know it, because she's such, like, a
prissy, is that what you're about to say? Clean girl,
and,
clean
like,
girl aesthetic.
So, okay, so show and tell, I'll start, because it's not,
we've already been talking about
we're gonna, like, do some sort of, like, overlapping or something here.
Yeah.
My show and tell is really that I just went hard as fuck on the attic. You can't see it here, but like everything else, I really kind of went super fucking hard. I painted my bathroom, I decorated everywhere, like really pulled it all together. But my bathroom itself, I made sure I got new shelving up. I did a whole paint project because of I can't paint behind the toilet or the sink, obviously, so I had to improvise.
You did such a great job. It was, you'll have to just see the video reveal that we're about to, we post it, but like, it's just a different vibe. Like, I feel like we didn't even realize,
obviously,
like,
there's more to do in the future, but at least
there's like a whole girlish culture up here. Like, we could just like be ourselves. Like what I was describing earlier, I was like emptiness, like the white walls everywhere. It just creates that like starchiness where everything's just like,
but now it just feels good.
It's like, even warmer up here, bitch. It's warmer up here.
Warm.
I know it's because it's warm weather, but hey, I'm associating it with the warm colors and the disco balls in the corner.
And the disco balls.
They're really killing it.
We'll do our makeup up here. We'll do our everything.
I know. It's like a get ready. It's like a legit pod room.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That's cute. It's
and
cute.
It's like creating some of our like old school decorations. Like, not that this is able to see it, but like they're everywhere. Everything that we've ever had like, it's all like the creation of like,
huge ass room in here for no reason. So
that's what I'm saying. It needs to be. Eventually, we're gonna start looking at the moon out this window, like right over here. But
once the moon goes to there, maybe does that happen? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
We could look at a big ass star, something like that. You got the like best bird's eye view up here.
It's
literally
wild up here. It is
great.
Wild.
We're only on like four stories, so
I feel like I just made room for me to have more plants too.
Yeah, no, you did. You absolutely did.
Which is
always a plus.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
No, it's fun.
So really that's my show and tell. My room, my space. Mm-hmm. Well, this is just one of my spaces, but this is my girly space. This is
my show and tell. Speaking of plants, weird. They're weird, but there's something I've always wanted, and it's about the only plant I'll buy for myself. Because I think I
She has
might
a
be
whole
able to
plant in her box?
actually keep alive by myself, and maybe
It's an
you've
air
heard of them.
plant?
They're an air
Airplanes! Tight!
There's so
oh my
many
god, I
of them.
guessed that. I'm so proud of myself for guessing
You
that.
said, what is that, an air plant? But legit.
Diana has these, and she's just lasted them for. I'm gonna just hold one.
Okay, yeah, hold it up so people can see.
They're
They
so
literally
cute.
are just-
I've always wanted one.
They're just by themselves. Like, they just are this thing. They live. You spritz it, like, once a week. You let them air out. They need to be in, like, pretty good sunlight.
Yeah,
and then you just keep misting them. And, like, as
She
long as
has
they
a
have this...
big one and a little
big?
one.
Oh, my God, they get big.
Yeah, you have to
I
talk
have
to her.
I didn't bring it,
That's
but
so
you'll see it in my
cute.
house, but I have this whole little, like,
Bro,
thing
I
that it,
really
like,
guess that
hangs
as like a
from.
joke.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
my god, a cute little hang thing.
It's a hang thing where all the sun's
See,
gonna
she
get
has
to
one
it.
too, but honestly, her big one, she doesn't even put it in a bowl. She just has it hanging from a thing by itself.
I bet at that
Isn't
point
that
she
fucking
probably
cute?
could. That's what I'm hoping. These little baby guys
You have
get
cats.
all
Be
big and
careful.
cute, but they'll be hanging high. They won't be able to get it.
I don't know if they're toxic or not. I just meant like be careful of getting them full like knocked down.
Yeah, you're right. No, my cats don't really mess with plants. Thank God. They're really like not. Okay, and my other thing, going off.
Oh,
of,
you have two?
I had another one because.
Another plant?
No, just another show and tell. But like I literally haven't opened this just so I didn't have to refrigerate it and forget about it and try to like refrigerate it like while I'm showing it off. So I've been waiting to eat this damn jam. It's local. I got it from the River Market last year, and I got like a little baby one. But it's this raspberry lemon thyme jam, and it's so good.
Sounds like a quirk flavor.
It's these ladies. They're local. Beautiful Day Farms, on a wing and a prayer. These ladies are so cute. Anyways, they have like tons of options. I don't even know where they have their plant or their little farm at. Richmond, Missouri. Anyways, they're always in the River Market. They're really cute. Anyways, this is like the best. This is crack jam. This is so good. Like, I'm not even kidding. I can't wait to open it.
My fingers have dirt all over it.
I know. They're so.
I stuck my hand all over in a plant.
It just has such a great flavor to it. We're gonna break it open next time. I have some fresh English muffins sitting in my damn fridge right now just so I can eat this damn shit. But I've been waiting to show this off because they literally have any flavor you ever want. Raspberries not your shit. Don't worry, they've got everything else.
Beautiful Day.
Yeah, Beautiful Day Farms. They also make like butters, like apple butters and
I love butter. Apricot butter. I love butter.
They have anything infused, like literally anything you can think of. They've already thought about it. You're good, like
yum.
And you can get in like a small one or like a big one.
I like a tiny one. You never know what you want.
Exactly, you get a plethora of them. I just knew
a plethora. What's the first time you learned that word?
Years ago. Man, I've been using that word for kind of a minute.
Mine was obviously the Three Amigos. Did you ever watch that movie?
No.
Damn.
No.
All right, well, that's going to be our next Monday night movie. Oh my God, tonight is Monday. We can watch it at your house. Well, I want to play ping pong.
I know you do. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, next time.
I'll watch you guys play
Three
ping
Amigos.
pong.
Honestly, I don't know if it's held up. You know, it's one of those really old ones that I haven't seen in a long time. I'm pretty sure it's probably... It's Chevy Chase. That guy is like turned out to be a dick, so it's probably not a good movie. It's also like Steve Martin. I don't know how well he turned out either. I don't. You know, sometimes you just like think about a celebrity, and you're like,
by the dozen. So I don't know where he's been since then.
Who knows? There's been a lot of celebrities that have not made it through COVID.
Not been chill.
No one made it through COVID. Nothing made it through
literally
COVID.
Nobody that used to be chill.
No
is
celebrities.
not chill
No restaurants. Jam.
Love my jam. I really have. I almost broke this open the other day, and I was like, no, you have to show it because you gotta refrigerate it after that. And at that point, like, I was gonna like put it in your fridge, come take it out, show it, then put it back in your fridge, and then I'll forget about it. I can't forget about this.
You know what I just realized? When you came over tonight, and then you were like, "How was Fresh Fridays?" and you're like, "Oh, actually, never mind. Shut the fuck up. I'll ask you later." You know, because obviously, like, we have to talk on the podcast, so you don't ask. We try not to talk. But when you get here,
we don't talk to each other. Actually, we just like completely go mute until we get in front of.
No, we talk about other things that we can't talk about on the podcast, but we keep it strictly secret.
So it's like
secret
new
information
for us too. Like it's not just new information for everybody.
That
it's
would
like
be
literally
lame. Imagine if we just like explained
had to like,
we already
oh my God,
but
you've never never said this before.
I was thinking about that but it's good because you always work on Mondays and Sundays for the most part.
Yeah.
So it's nice so at least we always have like those 2 days to like buffer and like get our shit about us.
Yeah.
And then we film on Mondays, which is nice. But I forgot the point of all of this because.
Well, we were talking about First Fridays and how I didn't.
Oh yeah, and but all I was gonna say was that it wasn't. Danny was super high. I was chilling. I was wearing cool shoes.
That's right. You didn't tell me about.
First Fridays. Nothing really happened.
Kind of like.
No, it wasn't. No, I was just gonna tell you nothing. Shit. We were home.
Don't think I've been to a First Friday.
I think I went too late. I think it's early in the day.
You gotta go early in the day.
I feel like First Fridays.
All the vendors
I don't
are at.
ever know where it is or what's happening.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, my first year.
I should have just followed your sister. I should. Okay. Oh my god. I should have been like, yeah, later, bye, and then I should have followed her everywhere, and then just like hit it.
She knows the crack of the spot.
Because she was coming back from somewhere, and I was walking the opposite direction, and then I started just walking in the direction that everybody was like drunkenly laughing coming from to see what they were going. And at that point, it was like I obviously saw where they were coming from and was dying down, so I should have just followed her from the get, like.
You should have.
I've been tired.
She really does know the ways.
But she'd be walking. I would have lost her. I'd been like, where the fuck did she go?
She does. Yeah, no, she'd be doing that. She
was sprinting.
That's what I'm saying. She's got places to be and people to see, literally at all points. But
when you're alone, you're walking like that too. We were walking on a 3-mile walk. We were walking like that,
and we didn't let up once. Like we go up a hill and like it was just the same pace. Like you would have been just sweating down the entire time, but. We were like heavier breathing between our conversations even at that point, and I was like, we can't. There's just we both had moms. We all were raised around moms.
I felt like we were doing great.
We were doing great. That's what I'm saying. We were raised around moms, but the pace never stopped. No matter what direction, altitude you're in, babes, it's the same. It's the same.
We were killing it.
Or you get left behind.
I was excited. I like a good.
No, it was. It was really fun. And it was like a whole ass adventure, and it's like
you kept saying, like, I suckered you into this, which I was like, you did only because I didn't have any preparation for this.
You had giant shoes on for it.
I was like, it was like walking in roller skates. It wasn't like that. It just was heavy. So, like, my legs were kind of sore the next day.
I wouldn't say, like, emo or anything like that, but, like, not...
I don't know
like,
what I was wearing.
Like, maybe, I don't know, Seattle streetwear. And I was wearing, like, straight...
sweatpants.
Athletic shit and sweatpants.
Yeah, you were really, like, prepared for a whole... You
should have known by my attire where we were going at that point. I had my, like, hair...
I had my Doc Martens. I was wearing these jeans. I don't remember what I was wearing on top. A crop top.
Yeah, you had a crop top. You absolutely did.
That was fine. But I feel like I had like a hoodie or something on top or something. Like was I not wearing a jacket? I don't know.
No, you weren't. You were just wearing...
fine. I felt fine.
Because it was like warm outside.
It was hot. Yeah, it was good.
It was hot. We were like breaking a sweat at a point.
I had my purse though. I don't like that wearing that.
You know where else real fast that I did go also? And I just want to hit this topic because I know that you would understand, or maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. I went to King G randomly for a little going away.
And it's too busy?
It's so busy all the time.
I went on First Fridays, and I was like, damn, what's up with this? I felt like, okay, because you made me watch this fucking Shameless show, and I'm almost fucking done, and then I'm going to stop talking about it forever.
She acts like a Forrester. I just been talking about it. I was like, bro, you should watch
I know, but then I got sick, and I was like, oh, I got time. And so, but now I'm 11 seasons deep, and I'm just killing myself. But anyway, there was like a whole, it's just... watching a bar go from, like, not popular to popular that you loved because it was convenient
because it was
and
low-key.
It was nice and it was, we could talk to each other and there wasn't, like, a fight and my friend worked there and it was just, like, this whole thing and I'm like, God, now it's, like, you can't even... And, like, I look at the bouncer as I'm walking by and he's like, hey, and I'm like, fucking hey. I'm obviously not going to get in fucking line.
It was to
and now the bar around the corner is also full. And
the alleyway we smoked in is like now a whole
it's a
alleyway
bar, which I was talking about how cool that was, but also I knew that it was over.
I figured out where it was at. I found that bar.
Because everybody was walking into it.
Smoking in it.
Right.
Not in the bar, in the alleyway.
Yeah.
It's so graffitied up too. Crazy.
You could go. What my secret was for First Fridays was I just want one beer and a dessert. So I walked past the front of King G like, hey, sucks. And then I walked into the deli, grabbed a Montucky
What?
What the fuck is that beer called? It's always so funny to me. It's called like a I feel like I never even see that until I'm like, it's like deep into the night. Kentucky. It's like a Montucky something.
Kin Vineyard Winery.
Anyway, it's just a fucking beer. It's just a cheap beer. And there was like hams and stuff in there. I grabbed one of those. I grabbed a cookie. Sat down and watch the people go back and forth between the Crossroads.
Q&G will never be the same.
The Crossroads isn't the same anymore. It's going to be different.
We should have
Maybe
known
everybody will leave and Westport will be cool again, and we could go back to Westport.
That'd be great. We just need to find a place that like is not.
We'll just have to go
crowds.
back to Waldo.
I just can't do the crazy.
The Waldo gets busy too, but maybe everybody's going to the Crossroads. We'll have to start looking at some of the older places to see if like they've died down.
We need to have a Waldo night.
Maybe we just stick into
Meet the Queen of Waldo
bougie
again,
downtown hotel bars. Maybe that's our new face.
Could be.
We can only meet travelers.
Listen, okay, I think that really is. Maybe we're hitting something right now, but like, I'm just gonna say it real quick. I think that there's then we gotta go. But
we gotta go.
There is like a certain niche that you do have to follow, and for your specific types of like crowds, whether you're into clubbies, whether you're into like a low key,
we gotta go find the hipsters
bar,
again.
but a fun bar.
All these fucking.
They're getting too big. They're getting too big for us.
It's pretty popular over there. It's getting kind of douchey.
King G was getting so popular that I went there on a time.
I can't believe you waited in line.
I didn't even have to really.
Good.
I didn't.
Good. It wasn't that bad then.
It was busy. Like it was right to the brim.
Every time I walked by, there's been a line outside. Like at the end of the building line.
I was able to like kind of sneak downstairs and like
That's
able
nice.
to like it wasn't
the
too
downstairs
bad.
was nice.
Yeah, no, it was chill. And then I saw one of my fucking employees out the same night where I saw him at work like an hour before.
And
I was still in
you were in your uniform?
I was still in my
You love wearing that.
I just didn't have the time.
Why don't you ever have a change of clothes in your car like a regular teenager?
Listen, I had a change of clothes. I had a change of clothes with me. Packed up that morning. Jacob tells me this going away party doesn't start at 8, it starts at 5. And I'm like, there's no way I'm making it. So, like, what's the point of, like, packing a pair of clothing? I'm going right home. And then everybody ended up staying out. I know, everybody stayed out.
Just, like, keep a double everything in your car.
I should. I really should. But anyway, so I was really out here in business
Did
casual.
It's front of house at least.
No, I was front of house.
At least, oh my God, I'm sitting here thinking you walked in with your Subway uniform.
That's like a loser. That's to the point where, like, at least if I was in my sandwich chef outfit, like, people know that I came off work.
You do kind of.
If I'm in my business casual, they're like, does this bitch dress like this outside of work?
Yeah,
or is
she
you?
who she is?
Or are you?
And even so, that's what you chose to wear for your business casual. Because you work at a restaurant where you work with old people. And
I wear slacks, man.
What
and I
you
wear
wear
comfortable shoes. What do you want from
really
me?
acceptable to everybody that would go to your restaurant, which makes sense. So
outside of it, weird. It's a little
very.
Weird.
If
why are
you
showing
walked
up
into
on a
my
Saturday
house
night?
Wearing those flats and honestly,
no, you were dying. You called me a dad for those.
They were funny. You did wear those though. You do wear those though. Like you like those ones, but the
little loafer type.
Yeah,
listen.
Anyway.
It was so bad that somebody actually told me that they met me years ago, and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you so grown up," and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And they were like, "Well,
you're wearing
you look so put together." I said, "Well, hold the phone first off."
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a maroon, long sleeve, very like
slope.
starched, like not a button up, but had like the little like neck going on, like a very nice satin maroon shirt with these houndstooth.
I don't know what these words mean.
Houndstooth print. Everybody knows what a houndstooth print is. What do you mean? Anyways, they were like a cute pink and white, like, slack. For real slack. I had a brown belt on. I had my brown loafers on.
Shirt tucked in. Yeah.
I was tucked in. Why didn't I untuck like a fucking loser? And then, of course, I see my employee out.
Should have tied it up or something.
At that point, I was like, oh, this bar is... He was like, Sarah. And I was like, no. And you know what he said to me? You smell like straight kush right now. I said...
Bro,
it's great to see
the amount of times that is the first thing someone says to me. And honestly, I just always feel like, man, I just feel like you really get me then.
You get me.
The one time
I was probably completely normal, and he's like, "Whoa, that smell on you."
Yeah, damn. I said I ran into this person I never met before, but only met online. Saw her, had a whole other embarrassing experience, and then when I was done with that embarrassing experience, I was like, "Okay, sorry about all that. Like, hey, it's nice to see you. I'm so excited to meet you." And she's like, "You straight up smell like weed right now." And I was like thinking like, because I'm in a con, like, what am I gonna do? Why do I smell like weed? And I was like, oh, and I pull out a roach out of my pocket and I throw it away and I look back and I'm like, sorry, my bad. Anyway, and she was like, that was just like the most on brand thing I've ever seen, like, of you. Like, you came over, started talking crazy, then you threw away a roach, like, you just like. But you know,
it was a whole vibe.
Yeah,
and then
sometimes you're just exactly who you are, and just always smelling like weed.
What do you do? It's legal now. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
That's the best
You saw
part.
me outside of a setting you weren't supposed to see me in.
That's
what I was going to tell you.
I don't know if you've noticed the shift in our podcast, but we obviously talk about weed now. It was always Big City Backwoods, but now it's Big City Backwoods and we're allowed to talk about it.
Ooh, it's like Big City Backwoods. You know what I'm saying? We can all get the reference at this point.
Big City of Kansas City.
Yeah, smoking
but it's the Backwoods and we're also.
Yeah, but we also.
You know what though? Fuck
we don't.
Backwoods.
We don't smoke Backwoods.
Only because
Swisher gang.
We do smoke swishers most of the time. But, we'll have a whole thing on that one day, maybe.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I gotta go
get into it. It's gotta go. We've talked too much. We've given too much information. Get out of here.
Bye.
See you later.